guys, so today I'm doing an empties / products that I'm throwing out video. And yeah, a lot of it is just old makeup and crap that I'm just getting rid of and just having a bit of a tidy up and a clear out. To start with, I've got this Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express mascara. It's just the one, and it's just got like a little plastic tip. It's basically dried out now. It didn't last very long, but I really liked it. It was a pretty good mascara. It did flake a little bit, but nothing hard out. So I was really impressed by this, as I don't usually like Maybelline mascaras. Another empty is this Revlon Aged Fine Spa Concealer, and mine's in the light one. And it was a little pen tip, and I really loved this, and I was so gutted when it ran out. I ran out of it really quickly. It was like really nice, and it kind of brightened like the under eyes a lot. I've got two moisturisers from Sample Bar that we got, and one is the Everlou Day Cream, and the next one is this Net Face Restore Moisturiser. And I really liked this. It was a very lightweight kind of watery texture moisturiser, and it was quite nice. It was very refreshing, didn't tighten the face or anything. You really kind of felt nice and moisturised afterwards. It wasn't very heavy, so that was kind of good. And as for this one, this kind of did leave my face a little bit tight at times, because I think it was a little bit thicker, and I find that thicker ones tend to just kind of can cake up the face. I think it might have irritated my skin a bit, but I'm not entirely sure because I do use a lot of products on my face. And next is my Sukin facial moisturiser. You can get this stuff from Farmers, and I really love it because it's kind of like all natural and it doesn't irritate my face. And then basically onto the crap that I'm going to be chucking out. First is this CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Eye Concealer, and this is in 210, so light or ivory or whatever, and it looks like that. And I used to really love this, and I used to use this all the time, and as you can see, it doesn't have a whole lot left, but I don't know whether I don't know what's changed, whether my face has changed or whatever, but I find that this is way too dark for me now, and I've had it for about a year, so I guess it is getting pretty old. But yeah, it just goes on way too dark. And onto the foundations. I've got 4 foundations here, and the first one is this MAC Studio Sculpt foundation, and obviously my colour's an NW15. Basically, I've got through maybe a quarter of this. I'm not entirely sure, it's really hard to tell. But basically I went in and got colour matched and what have you, and it's not the right colour. Yeah, I really wanted the Pro Long Wear, either the foundation or the concealer. But I don't know, the lady said that this would be like, she recommended this for my skin because I've got oily skin, and at the time, like, I should have said something, but I get really freaked out by sales assistants, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, you know, like, I just want to look, but then they get kind of, yeah, I don't know, I find them really full on and I can't deal with it. Yeah, it's a creamy foundation, and I've got super oily skin, like especially in my T-zone, and I just found that it like greased up. The next one is this CoverGirl foundation. This is the Aqua Smooth kind of cream foundation in ivory. It was only like $6 at a makeup sale, and I've got quite a bit left, so maybe half left. It is still a bit too dark, and it oxidizes a lot, and I find a lot of foundations on me do oxidize, and because my skin is so light, like, it is such a huge difference for me. Next is this Mary Kay Full Coverage foundation, again in ivory, again too dark. The next is this Avon Ideal Flawless liquid foundation, again not the right colour. It comes with a pump. It's not a bad foundation, I quite liked it. It's a bit of a shame because we don't get the lightest colour of this in New Zealand, so it is a nice foundation, but it's just not light enough for me. Also, more Sample Bar stuff here. First is this Angel Professional Hair Soften Spray. It's got a tiny bit left. It smells nice, and it made my hair feel nice, but not like over the top. I really just don't use hair products a lot. 2 more Sample Bar things is the Le Tan Tanning Gel and the Instant Bronze in the can. I don't know, I do exfoliate and stuff and all that crap, but these still streaked on my legs, and it was a really uneven tan. The colour wasn't too bad. I don't know, I'll just stay pale, and I've got a whole shit ton of makeup here that I'm getting rid of. First is this Australia's eye primer. This was one of the first eye primers I ever got, and it's definitely okay, but I've got very oily lids, and this is a very it's a very creamy kind of oily texture, so I don't know, it did keep the eyeshadows on for a while, but I don't think it's the best primer. I've got a couple of random glitters that I'll be chucking out. I've got the silver glitter, which I just got from the warehouse, and the Sugar Baby Feeling Blue glitter eyeliner. When I got this, I absolutely loved it and like used it a lot, like over top of black eyeliner. But I'm just not into glitters anymore really. The next two things I'll be getting rid of are these two palettes, and these are a Naughty and Nice palette, and the brand is Sammy, but it's just really cheap. I got them for about $1 each at a makeup sale maybe a month or so ago. This is the Naughty palette, and this one, which is the Nice one. They're not overly pigmented because they are so cheap, and I'm not really sure about staying power because I didn't wear them for very long. And they're not bad. They're just colours that I don't really use, and I've just decided just to clear out all the shit that I don't use. And the next is the Sleek palette. This is the I Define Au Naturel palette, and I totally ruined it. I dropped it maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. I have used this a bit, but I didn't really like the consistency of the chunkier eyeshadows. And the black was really unpigmented. I really do love the gold, and the top colours are really nice matte shades, especially for in the crease as transition shades, but I'm just over it, you know, like, because as you can see I just like destroyed it. Next is this Australis Mega Lash Mascara. The brush looks like that. It's quite a nice brush, nice and big. The formula is absolutely horrific. I used it maybe max 10 times, and I didn't realise that it was waterproof. This stuff is so hard to get off. It's like rubber on the eyelashes, and like the amount of lashes that I pulled out trying to get this shit off my lashes, it was just super horrific, so hard to get off, and it just ruined the quality of my lashes. Like, I'm still growing them back now. Like, my lashes aren't even as full as they used to be because I destroyed myself with this. And the next two makeup products I'm throwing out are these two black eyeliners. These are the ones that I got through Sample Bar. This is the Model Co one and the Designer Brands one. The Designer Brands, it was really hard to get in the waterline. Like, you really had to like rub it on, and it was just way too much effort and pain basically, for what you get in the end. And this Model Co one, it is nice. I did use a bit of it. I used about half of it, and it was nice, but it was a bit too creamy and smudged a bit much. And the last things I'm getting rid of is these Sigma Repka brushes. The flat top is really nice. They are really nice, quite fluffy, but they are way too dense. Like, because obviously when you're trying to buy brushes, you do want denser brushes, but these were just like over the top, and it was so hard. You're like shifting everything around your face. But yeah, I really like the flat top, and the angle brush was really nice, but this was way too dense. So yeah, so that's all for my empties / products I'm getting rid of. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Bye!